Have you ever noticed your legs don't feel as steady as they once did? Maybe when you push yourself up from a chair, your knees tremble, or when you're walking down the stairs, there's that uneasy feeling with every step. Many people over 60 assume this is just the price of getting older. But here's the truth. Weak legs are not your destiny. They are your body's way of waving a red flag, warning you that something important is missing. What's really happening is this. Your muscles and nerves can't perform at their best when they don't get the nutrients they need. That shaking, that loss of confidence, isn't a sign to give up. It's your body's cry for help. And the good news is, the answer doesn't have to take years. When the right vitamins are added back into your daily routine, real change can happen in a matter of weeks. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 6 essential vitamins that have helped countless older adults rebuild strength, stability, and confidence in their legs. These nutrients do more than support smooth muscle and nerve function. They restore hope for those who once thought nothing would ever change. So stay with me until the end, because I'll also share a bonus tip that can make your results even stronger. And if you believe it's time to take back control of your health, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. Let's start. Calcium is not just a mineral, it's the backbone of your entire skeleton. After the age of 60, your body's ability to hold on to calcium decreases, which is why bone density begins to drop year after year. That's also the reason older adults are far more likely to suffer from fractures than younger people. Think of calcium as the cement that keeps your bones solid. Without enough of it, that cement starts to crumble, and the legs that once felt firm and reliable can suddenly give way. When calcium intake is too low, your body has a backup system. It steals calcium from your bones to keep your heart beating and your muscles contracting. The cost? Brittle bones, legs that tire easily, and a much greater risk of falling. In fact, studies show that seniors who don't get enough calcium are nearly twice as likely to experience hip fractures, an injury that often changes life forever. The solution isn't complicated. The first step begins on your plate. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are still among the richest sources. But for those who avoid dairy, there are excellent plant-based choices, leafy greens such as kale and bok choy, tofu set with calcium, fortified almond or soy milk, chia seeds, and even sardines with soft, edible bones. Each serving is like depositing strength back into your legs. And here's something many people don't realize. Calcium doesn't work alone. To be fully absorbed and used by the body, it needs a partner nutrient. When the two are combined, your bones not only retain more calcium, but your muscles also respond better, giving you the energy and balance you thought you had lost. So don't wait until weakness or fractures appear. Start adding calcium-rich foods into your meals today, because every bite is an investment in keeping your legs steady. And in just a moment, we'll uncover the partner vitamin that makes calcium work even harder for you. Let's move on to vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Let me ask you, when was the last time you let the morning sun touch your skin? That gentle warmth is more powerful than most people realize. After 60, vitamin D becomes one of your body's strongest allies. Why? Because calcium alone isn't enough. You could eat all the dairy, greens, or nuts you want, but without vitamin D, your body can't absorb that calcium properly. Think of it as the key that unlocks the door, letting calcium do its job to keep bones dense and legs steady. On top of that, vitamin D plays a direct role in muscle strength, especially around the hips and thighs, the very areas that determine whether you walk with confidence or shuffle with fear. Stronger muscles mean better balance, fewer falls, and the freedom to move without hesitation. When vitamin D is too low, the signs can sneak up on you. Constant tiredness, aching in the legs, and muscles that feel weaker than they should. Sadly, many older adults brush these off as just aging, when in reality, they're warning signals of deficiency. Here's the challenge. Our skin naturally produces vitamin D from sunlight, but as the years go by, that process becomes less efficient. And with many seniors spending more time indoors, the shortage only grows worse. That's why paying attention to vitamin D is absolutely critical. So, where can you get it? Aside from safe sun exposure, focus on foods that deliver a natural boost. Fatty fish like salmon, rich egg yolks, fortified milk, and other vitamin D-enhanced products. Each serving is like charging the batteries that keep your legs strong and your steps secure. Before we dive into the next nutrient, let me hear from you. Are you watching this video because you've noticed changes in your own strength? Drop a 1 in the comments if it feels personal, or a 0 if you're just here to learn, and don't 5 stars. Or hit to subscribe so you never miss the health tips that could keep your body moving the way you deserve. Vitamin C takes the 4th spot on our list. Most people know it as the vitamin you turn to when fighting off a cold, but its role goes far beyond that. What many don't realize is how crucial it becomes for keeping your joints pain-free and your legs strong as you age. The secret lies in collagen. Vitamin C is the key nutrient your body uses to produce collagen, the protein that builds and repairs cartilage, muscles, and connective tissues. Think of collagen as both the cushion and the glue for your joints. It softens every step you take while holding everything in place. But here's the problem. As we grow older, our natural collagen supply declines. That's when knees begin to stiffen, ankles ache, and you start noticing that grinding sensation every time you stand up. Left unchecked, this wear and tear can turn walking into a real struggle. The good news? Adequate vitamin C helps your body rebuild collagen and calms down the inflammation that silently damages your joints. Imagine it as a repair crew working around the clock inside your legs, patching up tiny cracks before they turn into something bigger. And getting it doesn't have to be complicated. A single glass of fresh orange juice in the morning is already a boost. Add strawberries, kiwis, or colorful bell peppers to your plate, and you're giving your joints extra protection. Don't overlook vegetables like broccoli and dark leafy greens either. They're quiet heroes packed with vitamin C and other nutrients your bones and muscles crave. Research even shows that older adults with higher vitamin C intake tend to report less joint pain and better mobility. In other words, the right foods today can directly impact how steady and confident you feel tomorrow. Vitamin C isn't just about fighting colds. It's your body's silent shield against stiffness, swelling, and painful steps. But while it helps repair, there's another nutrient you need to fight the root cause of joint problems, hidden inflammation, and that's exactly where we're headed next. Omega-3 fatty acids truly deserve more recognition, especially for people over 60. These healthy fats act like natural medicine inside the body, targeting one of the biggest hidden enemies of aging, chronic inflammation. Unlike painkillers that only mask discomfort, omega-3s calm inflammation at its root. This is why so many seniors who add more omega-3s to their diet notice not just less pain, but also smoother, more flexible joints. Imagine oiling a rusty hinge. The movement suddenly feels easier, less stiff, more natural. That's exactly how omega-3s work in your knees, hips, and ankles. Research published in the journal Arthritis Rheumatology found that older adults with higher omega-3 levels experienced less morning stiffness and greater mobility compared to those who were deficient. Another trial showed omega-3 supplementation reduced reliance on anti-inflammatory drugs in seniors with joint pain. These are not small improvements. They can be the difference between walking confidently outside or staying stuck indoors in fear of falling. The richest sources are fatty fish like salmon, sardines, herring, and mackerel. Just 2 servings per week can make a real impact. But if fish isn't part of your diet, plant-based options like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts also deliver valuable omega-3s. And for those who want an easy daily boost, algae oil supplements provide a clean, vegetarian-friendly source. The real secret is consistency. A small amount every day adds up, gradually lowering inflammation throughout the body. And the benefits go beyond your legs. Omega-3s also protect the heart by lowering triglycerides, improve circulation so nutrients reach your muscles faster, and even nourish the brain, helping preserve memory and focus as the years pass. So when you think of omega-3, don't see it as just another nutrient. See it as a lifelong ally, quietly strengthening your joints, protecting your heart, and keeping your mind sharp. And as powerful as they are, omega-3s are only part of the bigger picture. Up next, we'll look at another vitamin that works hand in hand to rebuild energy and fight fatigue from the inside out. Magnesium may not get the same spotlight as calcium or vitamin D, but without it, your body simply can't function the way it should. It's the mineral that keeps muscles moving smoothly, nerves firing properly, and energy flowing through every cell. Yet here's the challenge. As you get older, your body doesn't absorb magnesium as effectively, even though your need for it actually rises. That's why deficiency is so common in seniors, and why so many of its symptoms are brushed off as just aging. Think about the signs. Night after night, you wake up with sudden cramps in your calves, your legs feel heavy when climbing stairs, or you notice your balance isn't as steady as it used to be. These aren't random inconveniences. They're your body waving a red flag, telling you it's running low on magnesium. When the supply drops, muscles can't contract and relax the way they should. Nerves misfire, energy production slows down, and what you feel is stiffness, fatigue, and even trembling in your legs. But there's good news. Replenishing magnesium doesn't require expensive supplements. It begins right in your kitchen. Spinach, Swiss chard, and other dark leafy greens are packed with it. Lentils and beans quietly deliver steady doses, while almonds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds turn snacks into power fuel. Even foods you might not expect, like dark chocolate, provide a meaningful boost. And of course, bananas and avocados, which are so easy to add to breakfast or a quick snack, are rich in magnesium too. Scientific studies have shown that adequate magnesium intake reduces the frequency of nighttime leg cramps in older adults and improves physical performance by enhancing muscle recovery. In other words, this mineral doesn't just make you feel less sore, it helps your legs actually work better, giving you back the confidence to walk further, stand longer, and move more freely. At the very top of our list is vitamin B12, one of the most underestimated yet essential nutrients for anyone over 60. While it rarely gets the same attention as calcium or vitamin D, B12 is absolutely critical for keeping both your body and your mind functioning at their best. This vitamin does three powerful things. It fuels your nervous system, supports the production of red blood cells, and drives energy metabolism. Without it, everything slows down, your body, your mind, and especially your legs. The problem is, as we age, our stomach produces less acid, which makes it harder to extract B12 from the foods we eat. That means deficiency is incredibly common in older adults, even when their diet seems balanced. And the symptoms? They often appear gradually, and many people mistake them for just getting older. Constant fatigue, poor balance, legs that feel heavy or sluggish, tingling or numbness in the feet and toes. In more advanced cases, even memory lapses and mental fog. But in reality, these are not simply signs of age. They can be red flags that your body is starving for vitamin B12. Here's the encouraging part. Replenishing B12 is straightforward. Animal-based foods are some of the richest sources: meat, dairy products, eggs, and especially fish like salmon and sardines. With regular intake, B12 acts like a hidden engine, powering up your nerves, sharpening your focus, and giving your legs the strength and stability they need to move with confidence. Think of vitamin B12 as your personal energy switch. It doesn't just keep your legs moving, it keeps your mind alert, your steps steady, and your independence intact as the years go by. Now that we've uncovered the 6 vitamins that can transform the strength of your legs, let's talk about something just as important: how to actually use them the right way. Because the truth is, even the most powerful nutrient won't do its job if it's taken in the wrong way, at the wrong time, or without consistency. First, always start with food. Whole foods like fish, leafy greens, nuts, eggs, or dairy provide vitamins in their natural form, often paired with other nutrients and fiber that help your body absorb them better. Supplements are helpful, especially for vitamin D or B12, but they should be seen as support, not replacements. Second, timing and pairing matter. Calcium works best in smaller doses spread throughout the day, and it becomes far more effective when paired with vitamin D. Magnesium is often best taken in the evening when it can relax muscles and even improve sleep. Omega-3s should be eaten with meals because they need healthy fats for proper absorption. Third, consistency is everything. Taking vitamins once in a while won't bring change. Just like exercise builds strength over time, nutrients need daily commitment. A small dose every day creates long-term results. But there are other factors many people forget. Hydration plays a huge role. Water helps transport nutrients through your bloodstream. Gut health is another key player. Seniors often absorb less due to low stomach acid or certain medications. Adding probiotics, fiber, and fermented foods can improve absorption dramatically. And don't ignore lifestyle. Vitamins are the building blocks, but movement and rest are what allow them to work. Light exercise helps calcium and magnesium strengthen your muscles and bones, while sleep gives vitamin C and omega-3 time to repair and reduce inflammation overnight. Finally, be mindful of medications. Some vitamins, like omega-3 or high-dose D, can interact with blood thinners or other prescriptions. That's why it's wise to check with your doctor before making big changes. The last piece is patience. Deficiencies don't happen overnight, and neither does recovery. But week by week, with steady nutrition, you'll notice less cramping, steadier steps, lighter legs, and even sharper thinking. Used correctly, these 6 nutrients won't just protect your legs, they'll give you back the confidence to keep moving forward. So my friend, now you know the 6 essential vitamins and nutrients that can bring strength back to your legs: calcium, vitamin D, vitamin C, omega-3s, magnesium, and vitamin B12. Each one plays a unique role, but together, they create a powerful shield against weakness, fatigue, and the fear of falling that so many people accept as just part of aging. But here's the real truth. Age does not have to mean losing your independence. With the right nutrition, daily consistency, and a little patience, you can rebuild the strength in your legs, restore your balance, and move with confidence again. It's not about turning back the clock. It's about giving your body what it has been asking for all along. I hope this video has opened your eyes and given you hope. If it has, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to hear your story. And if you're still with me, type the number 1 so I know you're part of this journey. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we have many more life-changing health tips coming that you won't want to miss. A small action from you helps us reach more seniors around the world who need this information. Remember, your legs are not destined to grow weak. They can carry you further, longer, and stronger than you think, if you give them the right care. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next video.